Chichi get the yayo. Chichi get the yayo. Chichi get the yayo. Watch Honey Cocaine going in. Chichi get the yayo. Yo, this track was hard still. I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not even gonna act like I was the biggest Honey Cocaine fan or anything. I'm not no liar. You know what I'm saying? I liked some of her stuff. I appreciated the fact that she was barring up. You know what I'm saying? And it was really unique to see an Asian woman coming out of Jane and Finch. All of a sudden, like, boom, who's this? And then she started getting more notoriety. You know, she started off, and this is the accounts of some of our past guests. We Love Hip Hop alumni, like, you know, Cousin Charlie, Billy Burns. They're like, yo, we started her. And I'm not gonna dispute that, right? Because they're all from the same hood, you know what I mean? But she had her beginnings, and then she kept on growing and started gaining the interest of man like Tyga. You know Tyga? Y'all know Tyga. Hey, me want some pussy. That's actually 2 Live Crew. But Tyga just redid it. Right? So, she was doing her thing. She was cooking. Like, she had to deal with Tyga. Tyga was on fire at those times. This was back in 2012, I would say. I did a whole video on her. Let me see if I can find that shit. Let me see. I opened back the balcony door, by the way. The alarm stopped. Let's go on to the We Love Hip Hop channel. Make sure to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button, even though we're not on YouTube right now. But when you go to YouTube, and if you're not subscribed, make sure to hit that subscribe button and hit the like button, because it really helps our algorithms. That's a YouTube spiel. So let's see here. Honey Cocaine. Chichi get the yayo. Chichi get the. Chichi get the. Chichi get the yayo. Best Toronto rapper collaborations before US. Okay, so this is what I did. Let me see if I can find it.
Toronto has always had a very rich hip-hop history. About an 8 to 10 hour drive to hip-hop's mecca, New York City, getting the American feature.
I was in my fucking documentary bag right here. Watch this. 36 minutes and fucking 35 and 35 seconds. Only 700 of y'all motherfuckers watch this shit. Rude. Anywho, I put a lot of work in this shit. Shit took me hours.
On a Canadian record has always been a validation boost, a marketing tool. Toronto rapper and US.
Holy, watch him. News Rick with the fucking microphone there. That's our common gang strong. That's for y'all. Y'all go share that shit, man. Jeez.
Now let's talk about Cardinal. Real name Jason David Harrow, born in Toronto, May 11th, 1970. Republic. But instead of having JB on it, or titling it JB featuring the game.
Ooh, this story right here, even though we're not going to get into this story right now because we're going to stay on the topic. This is the JB story, how Game and JB did a track together, Fire in Your Eyes, and then Game fucked him over for the fucking feature. Went and go take his... Anyway, we'll get to it another time. Don't worry about it.
Because happened and it was a violation on J.R. Ryder's part. Just keep in mind that it can. After her and Tyga performed at a concert in Omaha, Nebraska, she was treated and shortly released from hospital afterwards.
I did a whole breakdown on honey cocaine in this, okay? About her meeting Tyga, all that stuff. All right? And then we're gonna get to her message because I screen saved it. What do you call it? SCK, screen save king. I don't know. I fucked it up. Whatever.
Born October 22nd, 1992, real name Shoshita Sal, known by her stage name Honey Cocaine or Honey C. Sal is of Cambodian descent and was born in Toronto, raised in the Jane and Finch area. She splits her residence now between Toronto and Los Angeles. Her debut single, I Don't Give a F***, was released in 2011 via YouTube. In March 2012, she was grazed in the arm by a bullet after her and Tyga performed at a concert in Omaha, Nebraska. She was treated and shortly released from hospital afterwards. In late 2012, she featured on Tyga.
Y'all heard that part? Y'all heard that part, right? Jay Flary says, I went to school with her. For real? She got grazed in the fucking arm in a club after a concert. It's a mod thing. It's a mod thing.
Tyga's mixtape Well Done 3. In 2013, she signed a publishing deal with Warner/Chapel Music. She toured with Tyga throughout 2013, 2014, and she released a whole bunch of solo tracks, including Curveball, Chi Get the Yayo, Middle Finger, etc., etc., etc. Okay, in 2014, she released Like a Drug, and in 2015, Honey C featured on tracks from different artists such as Kid Ink, We Love Hip Hop alumni Dizzy Wright, as well as Kurt Cobain's. Lately, she's been a little bit more low-key and has not been releasing music on such a frequent basis. But if you want to get a little bit more information on Honey C, please make sure to check out our interview on our channel with Billy Burns, as well as the interview.
All right. So where is Honey Cocaine? I've DM'd her multiple times. Okay? Let me give her a more flattering shot. There we go. I've DM'd her multiple times. She never sees my DM. I'm probably in the restricted area or in the request section, and she can see them, and she just like, yeah, nah, nigga, I'm not doing no interview with you. I saw the Billy Burns interview. I saw the Cousin Charlie interview. I don't like the way the man were talking about me. And no disrespect to them, but she was probably like, I don't like the way the man were talking about me. I'm not forwarding to your stupid whack-ass podcast. You fucking old head. I don't know if she said all that in her brain, but yeah. So, you know, with all of the stuff all of the accolades that she was able to accumulate in a short space of time, like, people would have expected to, you know, to see her be the next. Like, even like she's of Cambodian descent, all right? I'm sure that she can accumulate a huge audience in Asia. Not, you know what I'm saying? Like, come the fuck on. She got a built-in at least million out of the few billion of them motherfuckers out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, guaranteed. But, poof. We have not heard from her. She rarely posts. The last music video that she dropped, if I'm not mistaken, was like 2 years ago, I think. 3 years ago. No Time, Honey C. You want me to run it? I'll run it after, okay? But I'm going to run this after. But she dipset. She disappeared. So I'm going to read a message that she posted in her stories. And let's see if I can pull it up here somewhere where you guys can get to share. In the ting, and the ting, and the ting, and the ting. 1 second. Let me see if I can find it here. Let me see if I can find it here so you guys can see it too. Yeah, I'll use this. Can y'all see that? Okay. Y'all can see that. I don't know why I'm asking a question I know the answer to. Okay, so here we go. Hello, I'm alive. I've been living my life with loved ones slash family and staying humble. Thank you to all who continue to show love. Every day, my only goal is to keep putting good into the world. Last few years, the last few years have been the hardest years of my life. But I'm here and I'm pulling through as strong as I can. I'm not going to give up. I don't wish suffering on anybody, but whoever is going through it, just know who you are. Just know you're not alone. Okay? And it continues. I hope to make music again one day, but this message isn't about that. If you know, you know. To the motherfuckers who are watching this shit go down and you ain't helping when you know you owe something, fuck you and everybody you know. Karma's a bitch, and I hope she finds you in your sleep. God bless to the good ones. God bless the good ones. Honey cocaine. Karma's a bitch, and I hope she finds you in your sleep. Holy. I don't know how to feel about that, fam. Who is she talking to? And okay, let's start by this. I'm glad that she's well. Okay? I'm glad that I don't know if completely if she's in a good mental space, but that she's okay. Okay? She's alive, like she said in the top of the thing. Right? She started off the thing with, I'm alive. Right? Let me make it a little bit bigger. Hello, I'm alive. I'm still alive. Salute to Raven Simone. So, what y'all think, man? Why is she so heated? This karma's a bitch, and I hope she finds you in your sleep. To the motherfuckers who are watching this shit go down, and you ain't helping when you know you owe something. Is she talking to Tiger? Huh? Because she started off very positive, but near the end, oh my God, near the end, the teeth came out. Rah. Heads had to fucking get two headshots had to get done up on the way out. You know what I'm saying? I rate it. I ain't mad at her. But somebody done pissed honey cocaine off, yo. What I would love to see is two things. Two things. One, new music, primarily, okay? She says, I hope to make music again one day. So there's no indefinite date. She's not like no new music on the way. I've been making music on the low. She says, I hope to make music again one day. So from my interpretation, and this is just an interpretation, I haven't spoken to her. She don't answer my DMs. I'm just assuming that she's not making any music at all. She's just living her life. But this message isn't about that, she said. If you know, you know. Here's what I think. This is just an assumption. Okay? I'm going to make an ass out of myself and me. I think she's talking to Tiger. I think this right here is the meat and potatoes of the message. This right here is just a lot of shots and fucking rah rah ah ah ah. But this right here, I hope to make music again one day. But this message isn't about that. If you know, you know. That's the reading. That's the in the between the lines that you need to read, or that's what I read at least. Y'all don't got to do shit. Because when I hear, I hope to make music again one day, I feel like something's impeding her from making music, impeding her progress of even releasing music maybe that she might have had in the tuck. Okay? There's No Time track was back in 2018, 1 year after we started the pod. And from then, I was like, oh, that would be a dope guest to have on the podcast. So that's where it brings me to number 2. Number 2, you need to do an interview. Let me bring that back again, because I'm working on my tone. It would be dope if you did an interview. You know what I'm saying? And not so we can grill you. Yo, what happened with this? Yo, what happened with that? But I just don't feel that there's enough, or if any, long form interviews with Honey Cocaine. Documentation of the different things that she's been through out of her mouth. Because that's the important part. Everything that she'll be able to explain in an interview, including her musical process and all these different things, the reason she came up with the titles of her songs, the music videos, all the different things that we want to talk about with artists and what artists want to talk about. There's also the different things that different myths that she might want to dispel. And this will be her opportunity to do so. I'm not saying that we're the end all be all platform to make that shit happen, because I'm sure when she's ready to talk, other niggas will be more than one fucking platform will jump out the woodworks in the States to be like, yo, let's talk. I just don't feel that they're going to be able to handle it with the same amount of care, no matter how much they've been doing it for longer than us, how much bigger they are than us, even how much better they are than us at doing interviews. I don't feel that they're going to be able to handle it with the same kind of care and camaraderie that you can get with speaking to your people from back home. She's from Jane and Finch. Okay? Her originally is from Falstaff. You know what I mean? Like, we have the connections. We speak the same language. Walk go on with the man them. Walk go on with the gal them. You know what I'm saying? We can have a comfortable conversation, and anything that you want to fucking clear up, you could do it, and then let the people fucking, and put it out to the people. Let them hear it straight from the horse's mouth. All right? So salute to Honey Cocaine, aka Honey C. You know what I'm saying? And even if it's not with us, an interview period. All right? Let me say that. It don't got to be with us. We just want to hear from you and hear more than just the message that we see here. You know what I mean? We want to hear Wagwan. You know what I mean? We want you to elaborate on some of these different things, as well as getting your full life story. All right, so let's run the tune. Show her some love. Give her flowers. All right? Honey C, No Time.